Good evening. Welcome to the West Side Story. I'm John Casey, your host. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. And again, comments are always welcome. You can notice this evening, one, that the video's out a little early. I've got commitments tomorrow. Also, you're going to see a few small changes to the format, trying to make it a little more relevant. Crime report is basically empty. Nothing to talk about there. The library continues to run their plethora of very valuable programs. From one end, low rent applications, low rent rentals in the city, all the way to what to expect the day of your immigration hearing. So it's kind of a wide berth of programs they offer there, available on their website. About this time, I would usually do the fact checker, but this time, today, we're going to talk about the situation in Santa Clara City government. Many read that the city manager, Deanna Santana, was released 2 weeks ago, and that's not really all that unusual. The city council has the right to terminate the city manager's contract at any time, and a number of cities throughout the state have at various times, with reason or no reason. People retire. Unfortunately, people occasionally die while they're in office, so it's not that unusual. What is unusual is that Deanna Santana, the lady who was let go, was making a total compensation package in excess of $800,000 a year. Good stuff by anybody's standards. There's only one city manager in the state of California who makes more money, and that's the city manager of the city of Fontana, which is larger and more things going on. In any case, there is a lot of discussion about the 49er 5. And I think I've mentioned this before. The concern here is that we had one power block: Lisa Gilmore, Kathy Watanabe, Debbie Davis, and Teresa O'Neill. We had an election, and all of a sudden we have another power block: Sudge Jane, Kevin Park, who represents this district, Raj Shahal, and Karen Hardy. So we switched one power block for the other. And quite frankly, the reason the manager was let go was the same reason the city attorney was let go. The new power block doesn't like him. One of the claims that is made, I'm personally not willing to accept it, but one of the claims that is made is that Jeb York has paid for those people's campaigns and can now make them dance to his tune. I refuse to believe that. People often ask me, hey John, whose side are you on here? And I've got to be real clear about this. I'm on the side of the city of Santa Clara. Give me more libraries, better kept up streets, more and larger parks, city planning that makes sense. Want to turn on the water and get clean water. Want to plug in something to the wall and get good solid electricity. Those are the things I care about. I don't care which side does something about getting them for me. I just want them. And the other part that's a little difficult is I know a lot of people in the city. Some supported the Lisa power block. Some support the 49er 5. I personally, I like them all. Lisa Gilmore was responsible for my appointment to the Civil Service Commission. Sudge Janes and I were classmates in the Citizens Police Academy. So you see, it's kind of tough for me because I really like both sides of the coin. However, there's one other thing I think we need to touch on. Many people have described the situation in Santa Clara as meet the old boss, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Power block's a power block, and I don't think they're good for the city. I think the best thing to do would be to have 3 power blocks and 1 tiebreaker. You don't get anywhere when you don't have some divergence of opinion and some people actually discussing things. And quite frankly, Santa Clara doesn't now. One of the other little bit more alarming things is we see the same kind of nonsense going up the governmental chain. We certainly see it in the county of Santa Clara. We certainly see it in the state of California. And every day in the U.S. government national level. The important part of that is that the very dysfunctional problems that the city of Santa Clara is having now are found in all those other places, and you just can't run a government that way. It's a very, very perplexing situation, and one that I think we all need to think about a bit. So thanks for stopping by. Please pray for the people in the Ukraine. They can use all our prayers and support. And please stay safe.